Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Art World Confessions. So today I'm speaking about visiting the Ukraine. I think it was 2011 or 2012 I was there. I should have checked, but it was the year after the Ukraine had their pavilion sort of taken over by Victor Pinchuk. And I was very happy to see his collection in the Ukraine. When I went there were a lot of people in the museum, in the space, checking out all the contemporary art. And it made me very happy to know that this man was providing a real cultural service. Obviously, there was a demand for the art. Obviously, people were interested in going there to see what was going on in art and in this collection. At that time, I wasn't thinking at all about the politics of the Ukraine. I was really more interested in the cultural aspects of things, meeting people, going around to restaurants and all the other stuff that you enjoy in the Ukraine. Lots of other stuff which I won't go into here, but all the markets and the caviar. I mean, I really at that time loved it. We liked it so much that after a few days in Kiev, we went to a smaller town near Popotrovsky. I hope I pronounced it well. And if you know how small that airport is, you can imagine renting a car and then driving to an even smaller village in a remote part of the Ukraine. How daring that was for someone like me who doesn't even speak the language. But I was interested because I'd never been to that part of the world, and I had a great time. I felt extremely welcomed everywhere I went, and I would certainly go back if the country still existed. But anyway, here we are, and it's today. It's a different world, and you know, I'm not even going to get into the politics because it just, all of it doesn't make any sense to me, and I feel there are much bigger players in this whole game that we're not really aware of. But I wanted to mention as well, because this is what I mean by there are bigger players that we're not aware of. My new book, Life is a Video Game. It's my 4th children's book this year, and it's a book that I've dedicated to women like myself who are in the double and triple minority. And I say double and triple minority because female, black, immigrant, I mean, you could add artist to that as well, because at the end of the day, being an artist is still not an easy thing in this world. You know, there's only so much room at the top. You can definitely make a living as an artist, but it's certainly not easy unless you're making a lot of money or you have a background of money, or there's some support network which allows you to really be true to your craft and really work on stuff without having the pressure of economics on you. I think, you know, countries like Germany, countries like Switzerland, and perhaps they go to the opposite end where it's so comfortable that sometimes the artists don't make that great work either. But you know, you didn't hear that from me. Sometimes it's too easy and too comfortable, and then that's the other side of not necessarily producing the best art that's out there. But anyway, getting back to Life is a Video Game, it's about a 10-year-old girl who goes undercover as a boy in the video game world, and she discovers things about herself and about the world as she goes in with this avatar of someone who she wasn't born as. So please, by all means, you know, if you do purchase the book, leave a review. It helps a lot. A 5-star review will help a lot. It helps the algorithm. As you can imagine, all these internet things have these algorithms, and the more you interact with it and the more people that interact, the more it actually gets prioritized. So also please, on that note, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Also hit the bell notification button so you know when I upload another episode of Art World Confessions, or like I said, Story Time with Nicolette. I hope you have a great week, and please by all means check out the other things that are on the channel. I'm uploading another podcast with an artist in the next few days, and that's the Bees and Honey podcast, but also there other Art World Confession episodes. This is episode 12, so there are many other episodes to check out, and each of them have little gems of information for you about the art world, not just from my perspective, but also the perspective of the people who I've interacted with over all these years, the lucky souls I've been able to meet and interact with, and likewise them meet me and interact with. Anyways, take care, and I'll see you again on another episode.